Hey guys, good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Just woke up a while ago, middle of the day. It's about 4:30. Uh, I was very tired and restless. I told you I've been doing reviews in between working. I couldn't get enough rest, but today, yes, after a long time, I think I was a bit relaxed. And Eid vacation started. Everything is peaceful and quiet, and it was Friday. So after finishing some of my work, I just went for a nap. Woke up feeling all nice and well. So I looked at my collection. I want to do a review whenever I get a chance. I want to finish up all the reviews so you guys can watch them and be benefited. So I got many requests for this particular perfume. I have actually reviewed this before, sort of like a comparison video with its very similar counterpart, Superman. Today we'll be looking at Popeye from house of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mans line. So this fragrance is nothing new. I know this fragrance like the backside of my hand. I have used it because I use Superman. It is very close to Superman on dry down. If you saw, I'll leave the link below of the comparison video. So basically they're very same or similar rather, but they have minor difference. I'll talk about that in terms of performance and the note. One note, there's a difference. But mostly I'll let you know what I get from Popeye and how I was inspired to buy it and which review I really watched and I liked and I felt it was the review that influenced me the most, stuff like that, and seasons and performance stuff like that. So this is Popeye. This is my own bottle. Last time I compared it from my brother's bottle, Dr. Jeffrey. Very, I I don't. I have few people in my life who are special. If you watch City of Angels, he's one of the angels in my life. So I compared that with Superman because I thought that would be more appropriate. But let's have a full-on review, break it down in depth. Okay. So this fragrance is a flanker of legendary Lamal, and excuse me. I just few days back I reviewed Lamal in the Navy. So it's sort of like in the same flow, right? Because Lamal, very simply put, this is kind of like a Fougere barbershop kind of a fragrance. Back in the time when it was released, it was super potent. And this fragrance got instant hit because it was sweet. It has the base of lavender and vanilla, very sweet, and it has a mint up top. It's very appealing to women. Women love this. So this was known as a clubbing king. So after that, it followed by Ultra Male, which was even better in terms of smell. I would say improvement. A lot more pear, a lot more fruits, pineapple, totally like a gummy bear sort of sweetness in that one. My favorite, Ultra Male, no matter which formulation that is. So Lamal is nice. Mark loves it, but I love Ultra Male a lot because I bought them side by side. Ultra Male worked a lot more, got me a lot more compliments. But it does have other, like flankers like Fleur de Mal, what Lamal Terrible. Then they have some other fresh. They have quite a few flankers. Summer. I never tried them. I only tried a few. So after that, I did Essence, Lamal Essence. I own it as well. And here's I Love Superman. I absolutely love this because of the bottle. It has a beautiful shiny silver surfer sort of bottle with a green bottom. It definitely looks the best bottle in this line. I love this bottle. And these especially this line, it's I think the characters they have taken from very popular cartoons or movie characters. So Popeye is such one. When we were not waking, we were growing up, we used to watch these cartoons, Ninja Turtles, Captain Planet. I think they should do one of those, and one of them was Popeye. It was very funny. So we used to watch Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. In our times, those are the cartoons. So let's see what we get from this flanker. I think this was a release before Superman, and the next year they released Superman, and then new characters came out, right? So this is the presentation. Comes in a tin can. The tin can looks like typical Lamal tin can, but they just put the sort of like a tattoo of. If you know already, I love Gaultier Lamal. This is called Popeye Eau Fraiche, whole name, made in France. This is 125 ml EDT, and you open it from the bottom. I won't try it because it really bothers my nails and stuff. So that's what it comes in. I think smaller size also, 75, and perhaps maybe this only 125 now. I could be wrong. So this fragrance bottle once again looks like that, and it does look very similar to Lamal, and not my top favorite bottle because it just looks like afterthought. Just put a tattoo or sticker, but it's not a sticker. It's basically printed on of Popeye. So if you love Popeye, you can definitely get it just for the bottle, but the fragrance is different enough from Lamal in many ways. Okay, so it's light minty color. It's like a watered down, lighter bottle of Lamal. It says Gaultier at the back. I don't think it's picking up. Yeah, sorry about that. It's here. It has a stopper. You take it out, then it starts spraying. So the stoppers, they're common in all the bottles. In the Navy, I said the stopper wasn't there, but the brother, he dropped it in his room. So every single bottle of this nature comes with a stopper to make it stop spraying in your luggage. All right. So this is 125 mil. Bottom is your information. They're always lasered. And this fragrance is very big hit. It's discontinued now because of the newer releases. Let's spray this and talk about it. So these atomizers, I told you, some of the best atomizer. You can spray little like this, or you can spray like big, like say big. It covers a lot. It gives you a lot of juice. So the sprayer quality is very top notch on this. So this fragrance, I told you, comparison with Superman, I find differences in terms of smell. And I initially liked Superman bottle better, even smell better. That's why I bought Superman. If you see my juice level, it's kind of like at the bottom. It's about 20 ml, 25 ml left, or 30 ml rather, left in this bottle, or less in Superman. So I know this DNA a lot. I got compliments. I got a lot of positive attention, and I got great performance and projection from this. So let me tell you about this. This fragrance, Popeye, is no different. But just the one note, there's a difference that Superman has a lot of amber. This one is not, amber is not listed. But what I really felt was the Superman, the kind of like a sweetness is a lot more amped up than the mint. In this one, particular one, the mint is a lot more prominent. And I could be wrong, it could be just exact same formulation. It's just my nose playing tricks with me or my brain. But this fragrance, what I experienced was a lot more mint. So the summer started and it's really hot in Bangladesh, and you really need something of that mint, cooling citrus, mandarin orange, bergamot, something of that nature that cools you down. But this fragrance is extremely versatile. The reason for me to buy this fragrance was, one is this discontinued now. After a while, you cannot find these bottles. Second is I saw Steven's review a couple of years back, or I guess 1 year back. He finished the whole bottle actually, and he took it to a cruise. If you know Steven, Redolescence, one of my absolute favorite reviewer. Even Mark's review I saw. But Steven's review was the one that really made this fragrance popular. He used it in a cruise with his wife, with his family, and he had a nice time. He shared his experience. Really, that story really sold me on this one. So thank you, Steven. I guess this fragrance is all thanks to you. So this fragrance, many people say they have not the similar performance like Ultramale or Lamal, because those are much more dense. But tell you what, on summer's day in our area, it does last like Superman. It does last like 6-7 hours in high heat. If you go on your shirt, it will last you half the day, like at least 8 hours, 7 hours to 8 hours. So that's a blessing. Usually I cannot say that about most of my summer fragrances. They're gonna be gone in like 3 hours tops, 2 hours tops, because the heat kills it. But this fragrance, because of its base, I think it has notes like ambroxan at the background. It does have a lot of mint up top. Then it has vanilla sweetness at the base. I think there is, let me see, there is clary sage, mint, neroli. They mention neroli, and aldehydes, another note. Then they have woody notes, the tonka bean and sandalwood, and I guess the sage. So Mark said sage has a lot of properties like lavender. So it doesn't really, you cannot really distinguish if you are a new member or a new collector. It will smell like a toned down Lamal to you, okay? With added mint, because Lamal, the mint disappears very quickly, and it goes very thick, heavy sweetness, powdery. This one doesn't give you that powderiness. It gives you sweet bubblegum, sort of fresh in the summer's day, poolside party. You can go like everyday youth, jeans, denim jeans and t-shirt. When the sun is up, you can wear it. Only suggestion I'll give you, when it's like 40 degrees and above, like it's skin burning and you're like melting. This experience is the day I went out was extreme heat, and I was literally like could feel like my skin is just going crunchy. My lips, my face, I'm already tanned enough and I got tanned over that. So that day I had it on my hand. I started sweating. I sweat a lot. That day it was horrible. I mean, I literally could see I was melting. And this fragrance was a bit too much. I wore 6 sprays of it, and then I felt like regrets. So I would tell you, when it's supremely hot, when it's hot, it's ideal. Like sun is up, regular 34, 30 something, it's great. But when it's excessive heat, do not wear this outdoors. When you're inside the AC, wear like 2 sprays maximum. It will be enough to give you that push. Great performer, great semi-fresh, semi-sweet, the tonka, vanilla base still, and it has sweetness and mint combo. So this is a great performer. This fragrance sells a lot. The page I bought it from is USB. In Bangladesh, they sell a lot of this fragrance. They bring it and then get sold out like that. And the prices now are about $75 to $80 for a big bottle like this. I think that translates to 6,000 something taka, which is very justified for 125 ml. This is one of the best absolute summer scents ever. So if you're wondering performance for summer fragrance, you can also wear it for spring, even like morning, winter mornings for jogging and stuff like that. This fragrance is very versatile. It's like Invictus Aqua. It's like few other, like you can wear them in the winter as well as summer or spring, like Platinum Egoist. So this fragrance I highly recommend to any age. It has a youthful vibe. Mark said this is a top heavy fragrance. I could kind of see it, but I think people who are just beginners, just enjoying simple things in life, and people who are not looking for something complex or very niche like, this is a fragrance going to appeal to the masses. Okay, this is going to be appealing to people who just came to the mall looking for a nice smelling fragrance that performs in high heat. Right? It has sweetness. It gets compliments. It gets 85% areas covered. The 15%, the niche factor, you're not going to find in this. A very simple fragrance. So yeah, if you love Lamal, this is one of flankers. I think Superman or Popeye, on the dry down, they are exact same, no difference. You can get either one, depending on which bottle you like. I like Superman, as you can tell. It's much cooler than this, but you can also try that, whatever is available. Superman is a little bit more pricey than Popeye. I don't know for what. Or this is more pricey than so. Either way. So yeah, overall rating, this fragrance, I'm gonna give it like for what it is, for value you get 9 out of 10. Yes, if fragrance like this, it's gonna get high score because it got the whole area covered. So you understand what I'm saying. So Lamal Popeye, grab it as long as it's around within very reasonable budget. After a while or 1 year or so, this bottle is going to be sold out everywhere, and the prices will be like $100 above 120. That time, I mean, it's better to buy it now if you really want it. Do not wait and pay a lot more buck, right? So 9 out of 10 for Popeye Lamal, because it's a crowd pleaser. It's just from a customer's point of view entirely practicality, right? Try it out. Lamal, Popeye Eau Fraiche from Jean-Paul Gaultier for men. I think that's the whole name. Everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Tonight maybe I'll try to do one fragrance, Lacoste L'Homme, the intense version. I have a bottle from my brother. I have reviewed before the Lacoste L'Homme. Beautiful rhubarb scent, orange, unique scent. And I have the intensified version of it. We will talk about that tonight if I am here. See you soon. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.